Good morning, everybody. Um, I wanted to make a quick video because I had something that I just it was sitting in my heart, and I wanted to talk to you about it and just share it because to me it was such a revelation, and I just wanted to share it. So um, yesterday I saw this little bird. Um, it was raining yesterday, so I saw this little bird, and he flew up and landed on a fence post, and he had in his mouth a little worm. And immediately I thought of that saying, the early bird gets the worm. Everybody's heard of that. They know the gist of what it means. And I was looking at that bird, and I saw the little worm in its mouth, and I saw two other little birds on the ground, and they were kind of just sitting there. And so the bird with the worm in his mouth flew away, and I thought it sort of connected with the message that my pastor spoke about this past Sunday. And he talked about a scripture in the book of John about the man who's sitting at the watering pool waiting for the angel to come down and stir the water, and the first person who gets in the water is healed of whatever disease or illness that they have. And so this particular man had been laying at that watering pool for 38 years waiting, and every time the angel would come and stir the water, someone else would get in before him. And the revelation in all this was, and how I connected it to the early bird gets the worm, is that this guy who had been laying there for 38 years, that's a really long time, he was comfortable in a situation. He had some unnamed illness. I'm not sure if it does, I don't think it says in the Bible specifically what his illness was, but he had some illness that was making it hard. Whatever it was, he could barely walk to get to the water. But the point of all this is that he had made, in his situation, in his illness, in whatever it was that was hindering him, he had made himself comfortable. He had his bed, probably had a book, a little comfortable pillow, and he was just laying there comfortable in his situation, waiting for this angel. Now, why was it that someone else always got in the water before him? If he had been there for 38 years, you would think he would know, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is what I need to do. I need to be prepared. I need to make sure that I'm as close to the water as possible, so I can just roll in if I have to. Even if I can't walk, I can just flip over and roll right in and get healed. But for 38 years, this man sat by this pool, and when he saw the angel in the distance, he got up, started walking, making his way there, but he should have already been pretty much touching that water with his feet dangling in the pool before the angel even came, just waiting so he could be cured. But it goes back to, do you want to make your life, make your situation better, or have you made yourself comfortable in that situation? Are you preparing yourself? Are you doing things to make changes? For me, I wanted to be that early bird that got the worm. I wanted to make the changes in my life so that I could be ready and I could be prepared and I could just work on myself to get to where I want to be later down the road. And you have to start somewhere, but you can't just lay in your situation comfortable and not really ready to jump when the opportunity comes. And that's how a lot of people are. They've just sort of settled, and they're like, this is my life, you know, at least I woke up another day, so I'm just gonna live in this life that I've been given, and that's you know, make the best of it. And they don't really do anything more than just live. They're just sort of getting by and putting up with their current situation, and even though it's not a situation that they're happy with, they're just dealing with it. And I don't want to be so that's kind of why I made a lot of the changes that I made, and that I'm still making changes, because I know where I want to be 1 year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. So if I keep working on myself, I keep focusing on bettering myself, working out, eating healthy, doing things that are going to get me to where I want to be financially, and a career path that I want to be on, then those are the things that are going to get me away from that pool. I'm not going to make a bed and be comfortable and have my teddy bear and my pillow and just be laying there flipping through a magazine. I'm going to be waiting at the edge of that pool for that angel to come and stir the water so I can hop in. And while I'm sitting there waiting, I'm going to be doing everything I can to improve myself so that I'm prepared when the time comes for me to take that leap of faith and just jump and go to the place where I want to be in my life, because you only get one life. And why just settle for what what your situation is. Why not change it? So anyways, I connected that to the early bird getting the worm because that bird gets up early. He's got those other two birds that I saw sitting on the ground. They didn't have a worm. He was up on top of the post. He had a worm. He was ready. He was about to fly off. He got up early. He went and looked, and he knew the spot where the worms were, and he got the worm, and he was on his way. And so he had the rest of the day to do whatever he wanted. So I want to be that early bird. I want to get the worm. I want to prepare myself. I want to jump in that pool when the angel comes and just have the best life possible. So I thought I would share this little bit of inspiration that I got. My pastor is so great. He's always teaching us wonderful lessons like that, and it's so cool how God helped me relate that to something that I saw yesterday and just put it all together, and it inspired me, and I'm hoping that it's inspiring some of you. So anyways, happy Tuesday. I hope you all have a great day today. Keep watching my Facebook page for posts, and like, follow, share, whatever you want. But anyways, thanks for listening. Bye.